Yeah, he's the one with the penalty. Uh, what do you mean? No, no, you carry on. I'm just getting everybody to ready up. No, we've only the one round. This will be the round where lovely jubbly. They look like on the attendance it looked 12. I don't think they do. Looking at it, I think. Oh yeah, it is. It is. I can see the raindrops on my screen now. So wet qualifying. Obviously, we with the lobby reset, whatever they're being shown for the race will be different. But for qualifying, certainly we're going to start off with. It doesn't look like really wet on track, but it's definitely damp. But looking at the pit lane, yeah, there's not much surface like reflection or anything, so it doesn't look too wet yet. But it's definitely going to be an Inters. I hope not. It's doing the countdown again, so it might. There you go. It's sorting itself out. I think it might have been somebody struggling to get in. Yeah, we're all good now. I've got the names on screen. Let's get the map on the screen. I think yeah, we're all good to go. I think you're a moderator, so I know you would definitely should do. I don't know if Ricky might not have set one up for YouTube yet. That would be a question to ask. So we've got who's first here. He is on the softs. So maybe it's not quite wet enough for them intermediates. Yeah, we'll see what he looks like for traction when he really puts the throttle down coming out of the final corner to start the lap. See how the tail end is looking, if it's looking like it's wanting to give out or not. I mean, he's trying his best to put as much heat as he can, so it must be struggling to warm them up. Yeah, that's exactly what I was on about. Yeah, it's I think it's got to be intermediates, but we'll see. So he's just across the line to begin his lap. See how he goes into turn 1 and 2, the first of the 2 chicanes. Didn't look too bad through there, to be fair. The car looked like it was gripping. I think so. Yeah, DE. I think it's Curva de Grande or something, something like that, isn't it? Oh, yeah, definitely not there. It is still, but it's very light, yeah. And with the cars on track, is that going to keep a dry enough line, maybe? Oh, no, a few people are struggling. Who was that? That was Tyrant King. Oh, no. So he's not going to get a lap down. Yeah, he's out. So he's not going to get a lap in. That's unfortunate. It does look like going on the slick tyres is a gamble for all of the drivers. As we have got some times coming on the board. June MY is currently taking the fastest with a 1:26.9. Oh, and as I say, that LR Luke puts a 1:26.7 and takes the pole. No, definitely not. So it's either these guys will be lucky to get with getting a lap in, or well, like you say, I don't think it's not going to be any faster on the intermediate. So these guys should pretty much stay where they are, I'd imagine, if it switched to intermediates, and then it's a matter of the people behind who haven't got a lap yet. Yeah, still a few seconds off of. Obviously, there would be nowhere near what full dry would be, but I think we had a 18 for 1 on the pole for our AM tier on Monday, so there's a 8 second difference straight away. Obviously, as you can see, there could be a pace difference with that being AM tier 1 and this is our tier 2, but I think that just shows there's at least like it's 5 seconds slower on these softs with the current conditions, I'd say. Yeah. It's got to be right on the crossover, I'd imagine, in this one. Let's go on board with Sid. He's on his outlet. Sorry Tom, sorry to stop you. I've just noticed you're not coming through on the stream. What is going on there? Yeah, I just looked at the. Apologies, guys. We're just seeing why you can't hear Tom. No, just answering you, Piney. I can see that you asked one person. Tom has been here chatting away, but obviously you guys haven't heard him. Okay. No, we're still not getting you. Now it's giving me the problem. I think it was because it was your party. So we'll remember that for next time. Yeah, there he is. Apologies for that. Right, so remember that next time, Tom. It has to be my party. I have to host the party.
All right.
Sorry, we didn't know that we're new with the console streaming, so.
That is a telling lap time
yeah.
from Sid CTB1. What a moment to jump back in to the booth. Apologies for that. You learn something new every day. I had no idea that was the case, but
no, nor did I. Otherwise, we would have made sure it was that way round, obviously. But we know that now for the future.
Nonetheless, Sid has just gone fastest on the intermediate tyre. Everyone's gonna feel like an idiot. Let's hope he doesn't get too wet before they get back into the pits and switch tyre, because that might be the fastest lap time we see, if that is the case.
Well,
and
Piney also did say, sorry to interrupt, that the rain goes away later on, so we may see some drier laps towards the end, and it does look like the rain has got a bit slower. I can't see as much. I still see a few raindrops, but I don't think I can see as much falling.
Yeah, and going forward as well, I feel like you don't need to apologise, because that's just going to happen. That happens all the time when me and Corey did it.
Yeah.
So if I do like a stutter when you start talking and just go with it, it's cool. I don't feel offended. And but what I did say before I did realise I was gone was that this man Hilly is rejoining league racing after 1 year out. I have shared a championship fight with this man, and I mentioned how I felt like James Hunt, looking upon Nicky Lauda, the man who I could not best. Well, actually, to be fair, James Hunt did do that, but I mean, we've seen a lap time from
Donny has just set a lap time just under a second quicker than Sid, so the track's definitely improved, like drying out, or like there's a drier line that must be there.
Zafa,
I can't see so much of a darker line on the broadcast.
Free grid place penalty for Zafa as well. In the turnover for the race as well, so that is someone who we can consider to be lower than they appear on the team timing boards.
That was a post race penalty given to him after last week's race, so that will be implemented on that. That's why one good thing with doing these lobby resets is if somebody's given a time penalty and they didn't finish that race, it can be converted to a grid penalty for the next race. So there's no getting away with it in here. Should we say, like with with DNF, you will still receive your penalty whether you DNF or not.
Rain has stopped from Sid, but it hasn't on my screen, so I'm not sure how much I trust him there. Looking upon Tier 1 for a moment with sunny skies over there. I mean, we've got fast lap times at the moment. Banana leading the way with the 1:18.8 and Halo F1, and then Glitch 10 returning to his Tier 1 for the third season in a row, looking to mount a title charge that he will be proud of. Season 1 not able to do it. Season 2 wasn't even in the fight. Season 3 he's there now, but as we focus on, PW Jones has gone fastest with the softs. This is a very interesting qualifying here in Tier 2, nonetheless.
It is starting to ramp up, that for sure. Like, these times are coming down now.
But people are...
Yeah, it's still... But the times are coming, like, dropping quite a lot from what the first times were that people were putting in.
Yeah, you can see that there on the timing screen. So that's PW Jones on the softs doing that.
So who have we got? Juice, I think, has just started a lap. He's just coming around turn 3.
Like Sid's fastest lap is on inters. June NY's fastest lap's inters, but then Jones has gone soft and beaten them both.
So it must be like on the crossover then, where there's not much of a difference between
It's just on how you
whether
drive
you
them.
run the intermediate, yeah, whether you choose the intermediate or the soft. I suppose a lot of it with that soft will be
Ryan
dependent
has
on
stopped.
how well you warm them up.
Rain has stopped. I can see it now. It has stopped.
Yes, it has. There is no more rain falling, so Piney was correct. It has eased up towards the end of the race, and we may see at the very end these lap times are gonna drop considerably, and I would, if we get a dry enough line, I would expect to see us down by the 20s at least or below.
Yeah, I'm
Just
hoping they'll be
depends
able.
on how much the track will improve.
Zafa goes net P3, net P4 with a 1:23.8. Juice on intermediates goes P2 with a 1:23.9. So you can see what the conditions are at the moment. And yeah, it's not fun.
No, definitely. Like, not from what we saw at the beginning with I can't. Who was the first person? I think it was June NY, wasn't it? And he was struggling with that first lap on them
Absolutely.
softs. I'm just on board with Hilly now because I think he is the next one that looks to be coming round on a hot lap, as he looked like he may have exceeded limits there, but his light isn't flashing, so
He's
he is
invalid,
on a hot
not
lap.
valid. Yeah.
He did invalidate, did he?
No. His lap is valid going for a Scari now. He doesn't
Oh,
want
it
to
is valid,
invalidate.
so
Fastest in the second
yeah,
sector.
it looked close.
Very, very close. Number 15 on the car is going to look to get somewhat close to the 15s on the timing board. He won't be able to get into it because that's quite impossible here without like hacks. But you'll see him go quite far up in the timing boards. I believe this man has got experience, but he has not got,
Oh,
the
he's gone in.
sharpness. But he's coming to the pits.
He's abandoned. Yeah, he has abandoned. I wonder if he did exceed. I don't know. It's, got Ty Clear who's about to finish a lap. Who Ty Clear now takes pole with 23.7, so the track is definitely improving now. And LR Luke takes that straight away with a 22.1, knocks a second and a half off of Ty's time. So yeah, that track is improving relatively quickly because we're now in the 21s. That time is really coming down.
Yeah, some drivers are on laps. SG Barnaby, I think, has just started one on fresh soft tyres through the first chicane in the Kick Sauber. This man is on his debut for the league. Did not participate in round 1, but he is here now in round 2. Fej Fajas leading the way, his teammate, leading the title as well. Won the last race, I believe, on penalties after the race. Nonetheless, it was there to claim what was his and the scraps that were left in front of him.
Yeah, Fetch Fajas, he had a good race around Australia. It was tight at the front, if I remember rightly. We had a 3 or 4, I think 4 cars towards the end, wasn't it, battling?
Sorry?
Yeah, with Fetch Fajas, it wasn't an easy one last week. There was a good 4 or 5 of them fighting right to the end.
Good scrap there was, but he's going to be wanting to scrap for it today. His first lap was in tough conditions. This second one in better. He's through a parabolica. He's had good grip for most of the lap. Crosses the line now, and it's a 1:21.1. Goes fastest, and that's a Kick Sauber 1-2.
Edge is right behind.
Edge is going to improve, I believe, though. He's going to cross the line next.
Oh, he hasn't.
Oh,
okay.
No.
So his teammate is taking.
I think he might
taking that pole at the moment. With what just gone into the last 2 minutes. Sorry.
He might be starting a lap. I think he might have invalidated or just aborted, but he's taking a fast line through now. He's not recharging at all, so I believe he is on a lap. Got some traffic ahead though.
Yeah,
Who,
we've got a LR Luke on a lap. He's just put in a purple sector 2.
yeah,
He's just coming
uh,
through a Scari now.
yeah. You can follow that. I'll follow Fedge Fadras.
Yeah, so he's on the last run down into the final corner.
Oh,
Just fling it into the to keep the and then wanna. It can be quite a snappy corner. We're putting the throttle down, which he's gonna cross the line now with a 19.9. So we are now under the 20s.
that's a major gap to P2. It's 1.1 seconds faster with a minute to go. That looks like the track is much faster than people who have just set laps. So people who deserve to be at the front might be in danger here, and those who may find themselves regularly towards the back of the field may be able to capitalise on that opportunity. The likes
Yes, I think we've
of
got everybody is pretty much coming to start their final runs now, aren't they? We've got Zafa, who's coming up to the second chicane, turn 4 and 5, on a hot lap by the looks of it, and there's a Ferrari just behind him.
20 seconds to
That
go.
also looks on a hot lap, so yeah, let's see what times get pumped in this final minute now, because with the time that Luke has put on the board, this grid is set to shuffle about a fair bit, I'd imagine.
Yeah, that's a pit lane retirement. The yellow flag time is up. Checkered flag falls. Hilly got in. 20 seconds to go. The veteran will be able to complete his lap, a comeback lap, hopefully. Every driver on a lap at the moment. The next across the line is the KFC bloke, goes with a 1:19.9. The track is getting faster right on the moment of checkered flag. Next is a McLaren. It's going to be Zafa.
There's
Comes up to
Zafa.
the line, followed by the Ferrari of Tico goes fastest.
Tico with a 19.8.
Next is Sid. Sid's going to cross the line. Hopefully, it's a competitive lap. It's a 1:19.3. Last to cross the lap wins. That's what it looks like to be anyway. It's going to be, who's next now? It's going to be Christmas Man.
Fedge Fajas, I think.
No, VRXZE crosses
Yes,
Fedge.
He
Too late.
did improve a little bit.
Oh, did he?
Yeah, he went above his teammate, but it didn't get much of an improvement. So we've got PW Jones, Cartier. I think PW
Dynamic
Jones would
duo.
be next.
It's a Mercedes 1-2 at the moment.
Both
Hilly.
Mercedes in a 1-2, yeah.
P9.
Oh, and a
PW
Williams.
Jones.
God,
Wow.
these times are really coming down now. Everybody's snatching these laps last second.
The last man's
There's,
Penguin,
there's
and he
one more
pits,
pit,
aborts
yeah,
his
and he's
lap.
gone in the pit,
PW
so
Jones,
that will
pole
be
position.
it. Wow, them times really chopped off at the end. Look how many people made it into the 19s in the end. We were from first to 10th under, well, even including Hilly on, if you include that 20 flat. So
Yeah.
first to 11th in 1 second.
Yeah, the checkered flag
First to 12, sorry.
The checkered
First
flag
to 12.
falls into, Zafa will drop also 3 positions. Let's not forget that. But the checkered flag falls into here 1. That's what I was trying to get out. Banana
Yes.
looks to be in pole position. Halo, Stocky, Bobby and Glitch 10 the top 5. Glitch 10 still yet to set his lap. Goes P4, just jumps Bobby goes P5. Leon, the reigning champion, participating in his first race this season, and Tig yet to set their laps. I'll just let you know where they finish now. Tig crosses the line, goes pole! Oh wow! 1:18.3 on his last lap. Corey's just screamed.
18.3.
Yeah, that's not too bad to be fair. We're only 7 tenths behind. PW Jones clearing it, and Leon only P12 in his first race this season. That's an interesting qualifying in both sessions here in OTLR, and we'll take you through the grid when we get into the race, I suppose. We didn't really get to go through our grid, but we had an exciting moment there. If you want to go see us over in Tier 1, go to YouTube, drop a subscription, drop a follow on this tab while you're here. First thing you should do, though, is apply that grid, Panay. Oh, wait,
Yeah.
did you get the grid order, yeah?
Cheers for reminding me. Yeah, that's what I was doing while you were explaining what was going on in the end of qualifying for Tier 1 there.
Yeah.
So I've got the relevant snaps, so we'll just wait for these now to retire this first race and then
I'll rejoin you all in chat.
set the grid accordingly.
Yeah. Ricky also sending me a DM. That's how you know he's on top of things. The all-seeing eye in our community is there, just dropping bits of information that is needed, 2 streams that were all there interlinked, you know that we are prepared for this. So if you would like to be part of the community, jump in and exclamation mark Discord in the chat. I'm gonna drop there. 17 threes mental from Poochie Head. Yeah, we got fast drivers over in tier 1. We can sit back and watch the people crash as we get the lobby reset.
Yeah, see the carnage for the
Yeah.
first one until the reset.
Yeah, get to see it because we are on console streaming here, but over on YouTube we have all the transitions, fancy graphics, and the sponsor boards as necessary. So if you would like a more complete experience, then do feel free to pick and choose which stream you would like to offer. We're offering multiple experiences here, so.
Yeah, it's the only downside with console. I need to get myself a PC.
Yeah, same.
I can do all of that stuff.
What a legend. Corey Brooks has got the graphic for the OTLR Season 3 calendar at the moment. We are up here in Italy next. We've got China, Saudi Arabia, Hungary, and Japan following up to the halfway point of the season, second half of the season, where we'll see the season come towards a close. Will be Belgium, Azerbaijan, Austria, USA, Brazil, and Spain. So that is your races for this season. Only in round 2, so plenty of time for you to get in and make your charge. Plenty of time for moments to make things happen. Get some predictions going once we get into the grid.
Yeah, so well, we've got both Mercedes. Yeah,
And I can actually
it's gonna be
inform
a
you of
tough
the
one
grid because
to predict.
I'm lucky enough to have accidentally paused my stream that I had on my phone to use the chat on the finishing order for qualifying. So the grid that we have at the moment is PW Jones P1, Dynamic Duo Sid, Gamer and Junior top 5, Cartier, Tico, Poochiehead, the KFC Bloke and Luke your top 10. Hilly on his return after 1 year makes it P11, Nobody Cares, and VXZRE in the Aston makes it P13. Star for P14 will be demoted to 15th, 16th and 17th position. And then 18th we have Pie Clear and 19th Juice finishing at the back will be Tyrant King. So that's your grid order for this season. I mean, this season second round. So yeah, Tiny Penguin says time to finish last, not a chance, mate. And yeah, I'll drop some love into the Discord as well while we're here. If you would like to be part of that, then get yourself in.
Whoa!
You good?
Why is everybody ready to? What's
They're
going
not.
on here?
I think they're still coming out of.
Mine's doing the countdown.
Yeah, I think it says everyone's readied up for like getting out of.
I'm in the lobby.
Yeah, I'm in the lobby as well, but not everyone from the qualifying will be back from qualifying, if you get what I mean. Unless it's bugged out, and we can just lobby reset.
I'll do that. It's still counting down.
Yeah, see, you made. Whoa.
Yeah, everybody's gone to spectator.
There we go.
think we're gonna have to start a new. Yeah, we're gonna have to start a new
Everybody.
lobby here.
No. I think we're good.
I
Just
think.
everybody retire. Just say everybody. Hold on.
Yeah. The lobby looks like it's bugged.
Oh.
Does
Alright.
look like it's a bugged lobby.
Session is no longer available.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'll just give everybody a ping. It won't take too long for me to set back up because I have it all saved.
That's fine.
It's just getting people back in, isn't it?
That's alright.
These things happen sometimes with this game, I suppose.
Invite me ASAP if you can, but yeah.
Yeah.
I'm excited for this. You have to bear with us, folks, while we get people in chat.
It's not letting me do anything, so please hurry up, people.
Yeah, just invite us when you're ready.
Yeah. I'll restart my game. It'll be quicker.
So I'll have to jump into time trial to make sure I'm not connecting to online service. Joke. But let's make it quick, brother.
Yeah. Shouldn't, like I say, I have the settings saved, so it should just be a matter of getting everybody back in, and then I can get them in their positions
I
and
also have my
get going.
lists prepared, so I'll just use those. Very prepared for all scenarios in OTLR, guys. You're getting a little bit of a behind the scenes just on the fact that we
I think this is the first time we've had a bug lobby, isn't it?
yeah, it's
Out
fine and we'll
of
deal with it.
all of them. Yeah, we
Nothing we can't handle.
just restart it and go again.
Yeah. Yeah, as I said, everyone's just getting a bit of a big glimpse into the running of things because of the online counter. We're running from a console, so it's not
I'm not
always.
sure if it's the game, because it's not letting me connect to online services at the moment. Here we go. Here we go. Something's happening. We're in.
I think mine's been acting the same. I mean, I've just
Yeah,
connected quicker than usual.
the game's been weird since this update they did the other day.
Yeah.
There's been a few little things that have new things that have cropped up.
I'm ready for an invite when you are.
Yep, that should just about do that when it lets me in. There we go.
Yeah. So you need me to Sid, June, the KFC bloke, Barnaby. Go. PW Jones. I think PW Jones is a notorious offline viewer. Oh no, he's not. Right, where is Blur? Blur's not appearing for me. Oh, I think people have restarted. It might have
Yeah, I think it's the game that's bugged
That's all right.
for some people. Maybe console or something, because T1's alright, isn't it?
Yeah, T1's fine. If you
Yeah,
would
so
like
it
to, you
might be a console thing.
can always jump over on tier 1 and yeah, PW Jones is not appearing for me.
I'll have a look in mine. Nah, he's not showing for me at the
Cool,
minute.
it's cool, it's cool. He said, did you just say, did you say something to him?
No, he's just said he's online, but he's going to reload the game.
Sweet. I think he might have a book then as well. They're making it as quick as possible, so if everyone's getting super quick.
Yeah, they should all be there pretty much ready.
PW Jones has appeared.
Right. Why we've got majority. Wait for the last couple and then can do the grid.
Do you need grid order? You got it.
I've got it. I'm
Cool.
all right for that. We've got everyone pretty much here now, haven't we? 19. Was it? We had a full 20, didn't we? So there's one person. Who's the last man?
I think it's Jones.
Oh yeah, Jones is restarting, isn't he?
Gives us the opportunity to speak anyway, but I think that we I mean, we're not going to
I
be any
can.
further behind the guys over in Tier 1 because they've got to do lobby settings, I think, anyway, and we had it ready to go, so they haven't started their race yet.
I can probably start setting the grid while I wait for PW because he was pole, so it's just a matter of putting him at the top. When he gets in, I'll just start from dynamic for now, and then once he gets in, I can slot him in at the top. What am I doing here?
Yeah.
Grid.
Yeah, like Ricky reminded you about the freak race. Freak race.
Yeah. At least he's reminded me as well. So that's got both of you to do it. Well, I
Yeah,
didn't get
sounds.
Ricky, but right. We'll start with dynamic until thingy's here. So dynamic.
Of course I can. Jonesy. He's in. Goes in.
He's in, so he should come up at the bottom. There he is. Let's get him up there. Alright, so Jones, dynamic, Sid. Right, yeah, we're good now. So,
Did you put the penalty on?
uh, I'm not as far as I mean, we're good with the
Cool.
order now that Jones is in.
So just do the grid order then, just dropping free.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Just getting underway in Tier 1 now, so we're not far behind.
South's 14th, he's dropping 3. 1, 2, 3, that'll put him 17th.
Yep, 17th is correct. That the go is that the
Not just yet. South, and then that Piney there. I think 17th for Zarfa, yeah, so yeah, I think we're good. Tyrant King at the back, Juice, Tyclist,
yeah, I think
Zarfa,
they're
Bambi, Fedge, yeah, that looks good.
itching to go, so
So let me just double check that I've put the collisions back on. They are back on. Qualifying is definitely off. So
yep.
yeah, we are good to go. Apologies for that, guys. Happens sometimes. The game lobby bugged out. So I'll just get these guys readied up and we'll get round 2 underway.
Anyway, underway in a moment. I'm excited for this.
Yeah, one of the if it is the fastest track on the calendar, isn't it, or is it just one of? No, I think it is the fastest track on the calendar.
By average speed, it
So
is.
yeah, 80. It's over 80% average full throttle, isn't it,
Mhm.
around here? And there's not many corners. I think it's a total of 11 corners. Yeah, 11 with parabolica at the end. Most of them being right-handers, with it being a clockwise track. I think we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 corners to the right, so that will leave 4 to the left. Two of them being in no, all 4 of them being part of the chicane, really.
Yeah, we got
You got one first
Retifilio,
chicane is a left, yeah. Second
Retifilio Curva
chicane is a
Grande.
left.
Sorry, I don't mean
And then
to.
where's the others? Sorry, no, Ascari. There's 2 in Ascari because that's a left, right, left, isn't it?
Yeah, so that'd be two. Got the left, right, and then the third, that second right again, and then left. Okay,
Yeah, so
Uh,
what are the 11? 7 to the right, 4 to the left. So we were just waiting for everybody to reapply their setups
yeah. Put them
before we get underway.
could even at them and mention it if you wanted.
I mean, it's looking murky. It's not raining. It's not wet yet.
It's looking a bit
I put a
muggy.
yeah on there, but it's definitely you look at them hills in the back from the view we have of the pit lane. It's definitely looking murky up there. So are we going to see any wetness during
So,
this?
so your turn for lights out.
As we go underway, yeah. So we've got 3 lights now, 4, 5 lights, and we are underway for round 2 here at Monza. Looks to be a good start from the pole sitter, PW Jones. He's managed to keep the position with both of the Mercedes behind him as we're coming on a run down into turn 1. Somebody cutting across. There's got a Haas going across the track. What was that there? We looked like we got a bit of damage on the Mercedes off of that in second place. So that would be Dynamic Duo, I think, who's lost an end plate.
Poochie head, virtual safety car.
Is
He
there
just
any
completely
damage
misses.
on Jones?
I wouldn't be surprised. He completely missed his braking point and
I think
just
Jones
decided to try and cut.
I think Jones managed to escape damage. I think it was just definitely Dynamic who's missing a right end plate. June NY in second place behind. He looks to be okay. Yes, that's unfortunate for the Mercedes there of Dynamic Duo getting that bit of wing damage. But hopefully, if it's not too bad, with this being a low downforce track, that won't affect him too much. But any sort of damage on that front wing, and it can have more of an effect than some people realise as we get back underway.
We can completely disregard Dynamic Joe and PW Jones's penalty. It's only been got on account of being completely ran off the road by someone who completely missed the braking point of turn 1 at Monza.
Yeah, so I imagine they'll put in to try and have them ones removed.
Yeah, definitely. Dynamic Joe unfortunately has to pit. I hope he doesn't retire, but always a safety car on the way.
It's early doors yet. Keep his head on his shoulders. There's plenty of time for other things to happen and him to catch back up. He's just got to keep putting in consistent clean laps now. I just caught something there, yeah, which I think, who was that?
Locked. Oh, Juice taking double overtake on them as they had lost momentum coming through Curva Grande on the way to Della Roggia chicane now, and we see possible strategies. Medium hard is the optimal.
Yeah, as Fej Fadas made his way through then into the second chicane on LR Luke. LR Luke has gone off track. He is in the gravel.
That's not ideal for him in the Aston Martin.
He's managed to come back on track and not
out.
getting anybody's way.
Safety car.
What's going on everywhere here? You don't know who to be on board with.
Yeah, I just went on board with him and he had no wheel. I was just looking down the order to see what was going on. But yeah, safety car.
That's really unfortunate. Again, after quality, he didn't have a good qualifying, did he? Dropped it in qualifying, and I think he didn't have. I'm not sure if he. I think he had a crash last week, didn't he? If I remember, Tyrant King. So That is unfortunate for him.
I mean, yeah.
As I've seen a Haas with damage, I think that is Pucci head.
Yeah, it will be. He's the cause of the incident at turn 1. He'll pit.
Yeah, we've got Alpine of that KFC bloke as well.
Yeah. If you forgive me for a second, I'm dying for the loo.
You carry on, mate. Yeah, so we're here now. We've got a full safety car after that incident. A couple of people choosing to stop. I think it's mostly just for damage. It's nothing to do with strategy. I think it's too early in the race for that to come into play yet, of wanting to stop early. But I do know the hards can last long on this track, so it depends how long people want to take those tyres. But we've got June NY who's gonna, when the safety car goes in, who's gonna restart this from the front with PW Jones, our pole position, our pole starter in second place, and then Sid still in third. I think Sid started in third with his teammate Dynamic, unfortunately picking up damage, who was in second place. Now having to pit to have that damage fixed, is now down in 14th, but this safety car brings him back into play with any gap that he had from having to make that stop. So in a way, this is good for Dynamic, but yeah, sort of like the best of a bad situation, I'd say, for him. As we've got Hilly deciding to make a stop now. He's on the hard, so can't see enough of his front wing in this view to see if it's for damage, so we'll soon see if it's a front wing change. No, that looks to just be a tyre change. So he's gone on to the mediums. He's definitely not going to take them to the end, so I wonder why he's getting off the hards early there. He must know something that I don't.
Well, those mediums are only Young, the ones he's used, so he could medium now.
Yeah, but the hards, yeah, because he had to stop anyway, didn't he? Because he had started on the hards, so yeah, he could be thinking that with the faster tyre instead of trying to drag out the slower, harder compound.
Right, has he just gone? Oh, has he started on hard, gone medium?
Yeah, that's what I say. I don't know why he didn't have damage. He didn't have the wing changed. So, I don't know why he's decided to stop there. Yeah. But,
or even medium soft.
I was saying as you went, I was saying we got June NY is obviously going to be the one that's going to take us away once the safety car goes in, as we just get the call to say it's going to go in this lap. And then PW Jones, who was our pole sitter, he's there in second place after that little incident at the start. And then Sid holding his position in third. So we'll just wait for this safety car to make its way round to the pit lane. And then, seeing as I had to start, I'll let you take this safety car restart if you want, Tom.
Best get these sausage rolls out my mouth that I picked up on the way back from the loo then, but...
I just saw a bit a green wing go flying in the background, so I think it's picked up damage as we do restart, but you take it away.
Yep, we come down now through out of Parabolica we go. June NY follows, followed by PW Jones with the 3-second penalty. That would be criminal if it stands. Sid getting a good restart here. He's looking attacking. No, he's not. He's looking vulnerable to Tico. Tico shows his nose to the inside but doesn't make the move. Gamer on the inside of VRXZE in the Aston Martin, but it gets defended well. Both Red Bulls now looking to take him. Cartier on the outside of Curva Grande up to De La Rogier, will turn to the inside. He hasn't got the momentum, but Gamer looks to the inside of Xmas. I'm just going to call him Xmas, but just to show the nose.
Yeah, it looked like the McLaren got through there, so...
Oh, did he?
I don't know, was he already in front of the Red Bulls? Did he just maintain the position? Because he was the one on the inside, so the view I had, it looked like he made the move, but he might have just defended it. We've got PW Jones, who's right on the tail with during NY, they haven't. Like everybody's stayed within that second down to 10th so far, as the DRS will get enabled once we go over the line.
Yeah.
So they won't get it for this first straight, but they will get it down the back straight.
If they're gonna, Peter Jones sets the fastest lap so far. That'll be worth a point.
Yeah, not on the next one it won't be, but while we're still on this one it is. I don't know why. I like the idea. I don't know. What's your opinion on them taking that away?
Well,
we've just seen an Aston Martin. Sorry, Aston Martin and a McLaren wheel locking. They've gone off at turn 2.
Oh.
They're in the wall. I think that's is that Zafa? Yeah.
Gamer.
I think that was Zaf.
No. Gamer.
No, that might have been Gamer. Yeah, Gamer. That was Gamer and Xmas. Gamer and Xmas getting tangled there.
I missed that.
I saw them. It was sort of like it was a little bit like the Lewis Hamilton and Verstappen. It was like they went round turn 1 and then they both were on each other for turn 2.
Not what you want to see.
No, don't know if I'm just trying to see on their wing if any of them picked up damage from it.
Piney Penguin looking vulnerable here to a few cars on his rear.
Piney Penguin here, and yeah, just go on board with Piney as we're going down the back straight, coming up to the final straight out to the final corner. He's having a look.
He's just been overtaken now, so it would be a defence from him if he was to take that position back.
Yeah, he's playing it smart. He knows he's going to have DRS here, but also so the other car is going to get it as well, so he's not going to gain as much.
Oh, we're 3 wide.
We're going 3 wide. Oh, he's he's backed out. The Aston Martin thought better there, and he wanted to survive. He wanted to make it through turns 1 and 2. He knows 3 wide don't go into turn 1 and 2 here around Monza. Around Monza usually in turn 1.
Making an astonishing move there into turn 1, not being threatened and coping well with the pressure of 2 drivers there, looking to capitalise on any movements that happen.
Oh, slight contact. Slight contact. Wheel bang again. Wheel lock.
That's unfortunate. It's just a consequence of the physics engine on this. LR Luke won't have lost that too badly. He's on the back of the train. He'll still have the DRS and he'll have the opportunity to get past again. In fairness, he did make contact on the rear of who's the other driver involved in that? I've just lost them. It was
big crash, big crash. That
safety car,
that
safety car.
That KFC bloke. Yeah, he's out off of that. That's the Alpine that was in the wall. I don't know who he made contact with. I just saw the Alpine go into the wall.
Oh no. Second safety car of the night, and we might see some pit lane activity now.
Yeah, come on guys, we're on lap 7. Let's I know the wheel banging is a game problem. Like it shouldn't be the way it is. Like if you have any sort of side by side contact with anybody else's tire, it's like both of you wrapped your tires in, I don't know, glove glue like that. What goalkeepers use it or something. You know, or the people that play handball that really like stick. I wouldn't say super glue because that's just. But yeah, you get the idea. It shouldn't be that way. Like. You shouldn't stick the way it does, so I think that could be what has happened with the KFC bloke going down the straight there. Is he's probably had a bit of wheel contact with someone else, and then the game physics has just binded them together. But that's what it looked. That's what it looked like. I can't say that that's definitely how it was, but that's how it appeared, which is a game physics issue. I can't fully put that down to a driver if it is off of a wheel bang. Like it's because like we say, it shouldn't be like that. You shouldn't stick together. But anyway, that's the game's that's EA's problem to fix.
Yeah, I mean, woeful game. I'm not a fan of this one at all. Hopefully 25 is better. They have released applications for beta testing. We've got a 3-second penalty for warnings on Barnaby there. I don't know how. It is safety car conditions.
Yeah, I'm just going to have a quick look at the... I'm going to bring the penalties up and see what the total penalties are for people. So we've got Pucci Head in third is on 6 at the minute, and then the other 3 with penalties, which is PW Jones and Dynamic, which they were the 2 guys that picked up off the beginning, wasn't it? That incident in the beginning with 3 seconds. And then SG Barnaby in 14th with 3 seconds.
Oh, to play
Other
for here
than
in
that,
Monza.
I think everyone's on the hards other than Barnaby and Safa. They've decided to go with the mediums. So 16 cars on hards, 2 on mediums for the when this gets back underway.
2 retirements so far this race. Hopefully not many more, and some good racing. We've got some great drivers here. Hoping that the race season gets underway.
Just want to go looking at our biggest gainers and losers. Ty Clear, who's currently in first position, has gained 17 positions with where he is currently sat. So he's our biggest gainer. And Snowbody Cares in second place has gained 10. So they're both of the biggest gainers. And then our biggest losers, I don't like saying it like that, but position losses. Is Gamer in 17th with 13 positions lost, and then Dynamic with that unfortunate damage at the beginning. He's currently down 10 positions. That's
unfortunate for Dynamic. I mean, it was completely Pucci's fault not to call him out. It's an easy mistake to make. It can happen, you know. Monza turn 1, he did try to avoid it. It wasn't an intentional crash by any means, so he will. I can only apologise for that. I'm gonna hopefully assume.
Yeah,
unless he got a massive rear end that I had no idea of.
Yeah. What it appeared like is he tried to avoid something, and then he's cut across turn 1, avoiding that, but then obviously being on the grass and bouncing across the top of the grass, that's just taken away a lot of the braking.
Yeah, of course, 6-way scrap.
And he's not been able to then slow the car down enough before making contact with the guys in front.
Oh. In close to the safety car.
Ferrari's got damage, I think, on the front wing. I'm not sure if I saw damage.
He did make contact. I thought it was just a close one.
No, he has got damage on his right end plate.
Have the opportunity to change that wing and get rid of that 10 seconds, hopefully. But I was trying to say a big scrap for the lead at the moment in Tier 1. Seeing about 4 or 5 cars involved at least. So if you would like to have 2 tabs open and support the community, in 2 ways instead of one, double up your love for us, then hit a subscribe, hit a follow, and even subscribe on Twitch if you would. I'm a subscriber here. We now have the capacity to fulfill that for you.
Yeah. And alongside that, if you're interested in getting involved, I'll put the link in now. It's ! Discord. That will give you the link to our server, and
yep. Only
if you are interested, get yourselves in. Yeah, get yourself. We're only on round 2 of 12 here in our 3rd season, so there's still 10 rounds to go. Yeah, come in, have a look on the sign up channel. It's Jeddah, Monza, and Hungary. If I'm
China and
China,
Saudi Arabia next.
Oh no, sorry. The 3 times for the sign-ups. I think it's Jeddah, Hungary, and Monza, or so, without looking. But yeah, there's 3 tracks. There's 3 sign-up tracks. It's just yours. All it is we require is screenshots of your time trial times from them 3 tracks, and then that would be you signed up, and we will place you accordingly.
And also, you do need to have the time trial screenshots from the game, not from racing it.
Yes, that's a good thing to say. Good thing to point out. But all is, if you do join the server, all is that's all explained also in the sign-up information.
I believe it's your turn to restart this race.
Yeah. So as we go now, Ty Clear gets us underway. He's put his foot down. He's made the move to go early. So as around the final corner, as we cross the line now. So we've got Pucci Head and LR Luke right behind him as we approach turn 1. As Dynamic Duo now retires from the session. I think I haven't got the track map up. That's a good thing. Was that in the pit lane? I think he's had enough with that one. Then after the damage, it's unfortunate for him as we've got Pucci Head making a move around the outside of turn 3 on Ty Clear now. Still side by side. I think he's got the move done as they come into turns 4 and 5. So Poochie Head making moves straight away off of the safety car for that first position.
Speak of an ancient relic of a name, the Salmon has joined the server of Off the Line Racing. Wow.
Oh, the Salmon. Yes,
Legend.
that is an old name. Like that hasn't been around us racing anyway for probably the same amount of time as Hilly. I'd say maybe what 12 months.
Probably longer.
Possibly, yeah. So yeah, definitely another one that's dusted off the cobwebs and popping his head in.
Luke at the inside of Tyclear making the move into Parabolica, makes it second place. Now Tyclear struggling to maintain position on those starting tyres. Everyone else has
Yeah, I
put the
think
hards
he's
though,
struggling
so
to fire them hards up. Like they are. It's not the easiest to keep any sort of heat in your tyres on this game, is it? Especially with the hard tyres. The hard tyres being the worst ones to try and keep warm.
not
So
too warm either. It looks quite muggy.
no, like everybody's on the same tyre, but I think Ty Clear must be, he's
Started on his.
must be fighting the car a bit with that.
Most people have pit. He started on his tyres. Why?
Oh, is he? Okay, yes. Let's have a look. Yes, so it's just Ty Clear and Piney Penguin are the two that haven't stopped yet.
Dartha, next victim of track limits, takes 3 seconds down in P13, looking to improve that position. Going to be a tougher task for him now. Poochie Head leading the way, and Luke Tyclear getting victimised by PW Jones then with his 3 second penalty, not looking to stand. But he's going to gain a fair
good
bit
move
on
from
the
Luke into
yeah. Just saw that. Was going to pass a comment on how that it's going to play into PW Jones's favour here now.
Yeah, that is. As these two battle, that allows
Sid.
PW Jones to stick on the back of them.
Sid's made a wonderful move around the outside of Tyclear into Parabolica that I believe deserves some recognition at least. What a move that was, nice and clean. Also, Tyclear, nice and respectful, left him enough room. Cartier makes the fastest lap, 1:21, 2:71. Lap 13 of the race on the hard tyres for the Red Bull.
So we've got Ty making to look a move. Is that down on Sid? He doesn't get the move done. He had a little look into turn 1, but with the turn 2 being the left, that put him then on the outside of Sid, so he then instantly lost the position again.
I also just had a random thought. Do you know when you said that next season or in the next game that he wouldn't be getting an extra point for fastest lap? I think we as a league, we could just literally just choose to keep that rule.
Yeah, us as a league, like that. If we leave that as a rule in, that could be something that we look at. Yeah, yeah. But obviously in the real world, they won't be getting that point anymore. Which
that's silly,
is it going to take away some of the Yeah, that's what I was saying earlier on. Like, I think it's going to take away some of that spectacle where people make that last second dash to put some tyres on. You know, they try and break a big enough gap on the car. I just heard a thud.
Yeah,
is that
Luke?
Luke?
It's Luke. I heard that also. I was on.
Yeah, I just saw him go up, but the camera didn't catch it. I just heard the thud. The camera angle didn't quite catch where his car went.
Oh, he's lost his entire wing. Yeah, oh, he's in the barrier.
Oh, yeah, he's not been able
to turn. Take it
to
the pits, son. No, take it to the pits. Come on.
Yeah,
Come on, we're spectating you now. Hear us.
Go on, keep the pressure on. There's Poochie Head. Sorry, he's trying to break.
Okay.
He's almost broke a second.
Oh, if this is a safety car flipping now. He's just hit the pit barrier.
Virtual, yeah, VSC.
Luke's just hit the pit barrier.
Luke.
Unfortunately for him, I've clipped it and I was on board.
Oh, was it intentional? That's
no. I'm not saying that. It was just a stupid moment. No, by no means am I suggesting it was intentional.
Right. All right. Okay. Yeah, we don't assume. We wait for the reports afterwards, and then that's where we find out. But I was just about to say with that, Poochie Head was just breaking out of the second on PW Jones, but that VSC has put a halt to that at the moment. As Poochie Head is going to be wanting to try and get a gap if he can and pull away with that. Is it 6? Yeah, 6 second penalty that he has, so he wants at least 3 seconds on PW Jones if it was to stay with them two at the front, but there's still 13 laps to go, and they've been on these tyres for a few laps already now, so I don't think, you know, I expect plenty of action to come yet.
Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a pit stop for Poochie Head, so I wonder how this is going to
Yeah, I
affect his
think
strategy.
everybody else is following him in. A few people have. Who have we got that's followed him? PW Jones, Sid. Yeah, so everybody's thinking, would the mediums go to the end from here?
Yeah.
They go 50, yeah, it's 13 laps. They should, yeah, they should.
Without
Being in any sort of puncher threat, yeah. So that's probably what they're thinking, is instead of dragging them old hards out to the end now, get on some fresh mediums and then regain the positions, hopefully with the having the better grip on the faster tyre.
Sid in a good position here, look at that.
Yeah, June NY is now the one that's back in front for this one. There's on my screen, it was telling me virtual safety car. I did, you know, but there's a safety car driving around on the track, so it's definitely a full course safety car, not a virtual. Or is it safe for you? Is it saying that for you as well, Tom? Or is it yours?
No, oh yeah, it's saying virtual for me. I didn't even notice.
Mine says
I knew it was.
VSC,
I knew
yeah.
it was full anyway, because they were pitting stuff. I saw the crash.
Yeah. It's just real. I've only just noticed that it still said VSC. But where are we? We've got unfortunately, 4 people so far that have not been able to finish this race. There's still 16 runners. Fetch Fajas, who we thought we were both saying at the beginning could be one to be up there, he seems to not having the best day today at the moment, but there's still plenty of laps left. It's all to play for yet, as everybody's bunched back together with this safety car.
Yeah, I'm excited to get this underway. Just slowing the pace down a bit now. Not far to go. There's a safety car in the other race as well, lap 19 for those.
That's, yeah, that we didn't have too much of a delay with that lobby reset then, which is decent. It was unfortunate, yeah, game issue, nothing we could do about it, but we got there, we got it all underway, and everything seems to be working smoothly now, so I think the safety car will probably come in this. I mean, there's still 2 cars trying to catch up. I think it probably will come in this lap though. We normally get the call at Ascari, don't we? No, it's going to wait for them to catch up, is it?
Yeah, they'll get to it.
Yeah, we'll go another one, yeah. As everybody on them hard tyres I was saying, oh, safety car in this lap, that's a very late call. Very late call.
Hopefully it doesn't cause any crashes.
Yeah, that's what I mean, that's a very late call, that. Right on the, right as they're going into the final corner. So as straight away we get back underway as they cross the line in green flag conditions, as now my game decides to tell me full safety car as it goes in. We were almost got the Ferrari getting a move done on the Red Bull, but Red Bull did enough to defend the position into turn 1 and 2. As June NY is the one that's leading them away.
Juice following on as well, 17 places from where he
Juice
started.
in seconds. Yeah, so there's another guy that's now up there in with positions gained.
It'll also be
Zafa with 12.
interesting to know that June, Juice and Tico have all stayed out on hard 9 laps old. Poochhead on 2 lap old medium, so he will be a threat right now.
So, yeah, so you'd expect the cars behind to catch up and start trying to make moves on these guys over the, like, towards the back end of the race, maybe, as the hards start to fall away. Like from maybe lap 20 onwards is when the mediums will start coming into play over the hards, I reckon. As we come around the final corner now with June still in first, but Juice is right on his rear diffuser. So I think he's going to be looking for a move as we go down the straight here. As they won't have their wing open this time, will they? No, because it's
Bit of
detection.
contact.
As there's a slight bump in turn one. Yeah, round 4 of them fighting it out there with Poochie Head and Tico right behind these front two. As we seem to have a small little pack of 6 here is starting to slowly break away, but I think down to Zafa, everybody's still within DRS of the car in front. It's just Cartier now that's fallen out of the DRS on Zafa.
Poochie Head now looking to get into the lead. He's got 2 cars ahead of him, both on slower tyres, and looking to play a bit of a game with DRS. Sid is in a very, very good position here. PW Jones probably going to have his penalty removed.
I've been impressed with Sid this race so far. Seems to, there's been a couple of things going on around him, and he seems to have kept his nose pretty clean. Not saying that he's not clean, just saying that he's kept his nose out of any of the stuff going on around him. He's managed to dodge it and not become victim to any of it.
Always a good thing to have is the ability to avoid incidents. Juice takes the lead. Poochie Head fighting for second. He's at the inside into Retafilio chicane. Turn 1 and 2 are done. Curva Grande next, and he's going to be alongside for that too. Does he have more battery? Does he have more power? Does he have more traction? He does. Takes the position, and PW Jones looking a threat too.
Yeah, I've just seen Zafa drop back quite a few positions there. I can't see any damage on the car, so I don't know if he had a little moment off track or anything. But he definitely lost, it looked like at least 3 or 4 positions there. I think he was up at 8th, 9th, wasn't he? So it looks Zafa have a little moment there. As we come back to Juice, who's now in the lead. As they go down the second of the 2 DRS zones into Ascari. So yeah, as I was saying, we now seem to have a little train of, is it 6 cars coming at the front here? Because they seem to have broken off 7 cars. So we've still got quite a few cars. Like, it's not like it's only 2 or 3 singled out as we're coming into, onto lap 20, so into the final 7 laps. With having those safety cars, it's kept the pack all close. But as we've got 3 wide, I can see behind with the McLaren and Red Bulls. Just have a little look at the McLaren's made his way through. Gamer on Cartier there.
UNY leading the way, Poochie Head following behind. It's going to be close here. They're alongside each other into Della Rocha chicane. Now into Lesmo 1 and 2, following is Ascari. This is the lap that they need to master to get a position that is promising for the championship this early onto the season. You need to get those positions early on. You need to fight for everything, because everything is in play. PW Jones knows that he's going to take the position from Juice with DRS and battery. He's also looking at a threat to June, but he just leaves it a little bit. June and White lay out the brakes into Ascari because of the
June
inside.
has
Wow.
got the move, yeah. That was a great move. He definitely had the confidence on the brakes there as he
I'm going to
threw
clip
it.
that because, like, you know when you see something go later, you just see the difference in the way they slow down. There's just a moment where he just goes forward. There's that.
Yeah.
I'm going to watch that back. That was beautiful.
So PW Jones now in third. He has looked like he had a little moment out of Ascari, I think. He seems to be okay from it. As we've got a McLaren who's just dipped a couple of tyres behind him. That's Gamer. He's trying to push his not physically, but oh, and something now yeah, he's gone off track. Ignore me. I was just about to say he's pushing his way through the grid and really trying to like progress, but all of that has just been undone. It seems like he's had a moment, the same as his teammate did a couple of laps ago, and he's now back there with his teammate.
That's really unfortunate for him. But what is
Ty Clear and Tico side by side right in front of him.
Oh, I think he's
as
made
they
a
go
mistake.
around Lesmo 1. Around Lesmo 2. Tico manages to keep it ahead of them 3. Have a look further back up as Fajas has made a move on Cartier into Ascari. So Fajas making his way back up the grid now, as he was down at the bottom not a few laps ago.
Pujahead takes the position up the inside of Dune NY the Alpine into Parabolica, but he's going to leave himself vulnerable to PW Jones.
Yeah, PW Jones gets through as well.
He has the position on Dune NY. He's going to also have the DRS on Pujahead, but Dune NY is not going to give this out without a fight. We could have 3 wide moment here. Oh, it is 3 wide.
It is 3 wide pretty much as they get in the braking zone.
Oh, double overtake from the Alpine for a brief moment. He's retired in the pit lane. That's unfortunate on his return after a year. He doesn't make it to the end of the race, but he put up a shift nonetheless.
Yeah, he's got to acclimatise himself back into the game, and so he's done well to go at 22 laps. I reckon that's a big concept. Is that the Williams that's gone round? Yeah, that's PW Jones that's gone round.
Yeah, I've got a good clip view of that as well. Get that clipped for the stewards.
Oh no, that's unfortunate for PW, as he was hanging
Completely
it in there.
Innocent.
Oh, that's such a shame.
There'll be a
Clear
penalty
picks
for
up
that.
3 second.
Sid could win an OTLR race today. If there's anywhere where he could just win with DRS for a good moment or a good...
The scenes in the cinema.
Just a good play with the DRS. That's all it takes.
Yeah, he's got to use his head here now, Sid. He's got to be smart for these next 5 laps as we're basically, as we come into, well, yeah, 5 laps as we're coming into the 23rd.
Sid's going to take the lead.
So June's going to be a sitting duck here, yeah, with no DRS, with Sid right behind him making a move, and Puccihead's going to look, no, not quite. Thought Puccihead was going to look to get the move done there and follow Sid through, but he thought better of it.
Good instant behind. Cartier's got damage and he's just had a bit of contact with someone.
So as we're coming into the last few laps, let's have a quick look on that penalty situation. While these quickly battling, we've got Pucci's still on 6, Juice has got 10, Fajas, Barnaby, Nobody Cares, PW Jones are all on 3, Ty Clear with 3, IRL Tico's 6, and then Zafo has got 3. So, unfortunately, a couple of it, but it is so easy to pick up, for me anyway, to pick up penalties around here, because you're pushing it on the limit all the time to try and get as much pace as you can out of your lap. It's easy to just take a little bit too much of a cut on the chicane. I think is the easiest place to pick up a limit.
I'm just looking at some crazy racing happening in Tier 1. I've just seen a move on the inside of Ascari, and they're going like, they're nearly like 4 wide. Oh my god. There's like a gaggle of 7 cars like on top of each other. Like, please just have a look.
It's almost what we've got going on here.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh my god, I can't count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 cars all within about a second. There's like 2, 3 wides next to each other. Corey's screaming.
We're not far behind it. We're with 7, so.
Nah, it's way closer.
Like,
way closer
is
than
it
this.
closer with them? Is it?
Oh,
yeah,
so much closer. Like, just have a look. Please have a look.
Still, with this being with us only having 2 tiers, you know, than this being
it's the whole
second
tier.
Grid. I would say it's very close for a tier, for this tier at the front. Like,
yeah, the whole grid is.
To still have, yeah, we've had a couple of safety cars, but to still have this many cars within DRS of each other, so close to the end, I wasn't expecting that at the beginning of the race. To be fair, I thought we'd have a few trains like break out, but the June for me has been very strong. As we've seen, what we've seen, he's been at the front. Like, I think June so far is my standout man, and then Sid alongside as well. Just with Sid, you know,
big moment here
Sid's
in the.
having a really good race for him.
Yeah, he's having a great race here. He's kept it clean, no penalties, and he's stayed within the
Sandwiched.
fight. I'm rooting for him here. He deserves this. This is the
He
situation he
deserves a
needs.
podium at least for this, yeah.
He needs a man here that he can use DRS with. A man that will not be in the contention for the win. You can use him as a buffer zone possibly.
I mean,
and
he doesn't necessarily have to make the overtake either as well. I mean, you would want to on track. We're all racers and we want to have the track position, but I just caught
Yeah, Page Five just went on the grass.
I can't see
there,
anybody
but it's cool.
losing positions. Yeah, I can't see anybody losing positions. I was just trying to see who that was, but yeah, tactically, June, he's in first now. So as it stands, Poochie Head is set to drop. He could drop 9th. I think he's on 6 seconds, isn't he?
Oh,
so it's
no,
that tight. And Sid picks up a 3-second time penalty, so that could just be the deciding thing for him on the win over the podium. As we come into just starting the penultimate lap now, lap 26 out of 27, with June NY in front, Poochie Head making the move down into turn 1, and Sid is right there, and Sid's made the move as well, so June lost 2 positions there going into turn 1 on the penultimate lap.
If Juice made an attack on June NY here, it would be golden for Sid, and also it would put June NY under risk of making another error, get himself a 3-second penalty. How many warnings has he got? He has 1 warning, and it was
so
25.
Close between this front, guys, so going in as we're coming into getting ready for the final lap, like everybody's now going to be recharging, ready, to just drop as much of the battery and push as hard as they can. It's sort of going to feel like a quali lap.
Sid is still in position to win this race.
Oh, Poochie's gone off track.
That
was close. That was close.
But what I was going to say is Sid is in position here. If he can get past Poochie and cause a bit of a gaggle behind him to form up and just escape it a little bit, or maybe there's an incident behind him now into turn 1, whilst he's ahead after this straight, it could be all he needs. See what he does.
Yeah, as we start the final lap now, so yeah, we're into the final lap here of round 2. Got a big battle going on at the front between a good 6-7 cars. As we see a Red Bull made his way through. Was that Sid who made a mistake? Because Sid dipped a tire, I think. No, is he going to wall? I think he's just that. Oh, Sid, right at the end, it all goes.
PW Jones rejoices after his, what was it, getting taken out earlier. He's now at net P2 if we consider his penalty to be removed, which I believe it will be, so long as he's clipped it.
I think that, it was from that first incident, wasn't it? It wasn't his fault. So, yeah. But he's obviously going to want that if he can get that position on the track. And it, like, over, oh no, Fedge has got, yeah. It's June. Even with Juice having that penalty removed, June is, like he's taken the words out of my mouth earlier. I said June it was my guy today. I thought he had a very strong race as he's coming around the final corner to take the win here. He's got a second on the cars behind us. He crosses the line, so June will win round 2 here in Monza. Fajas will come in after penalties in second. PW Jones will be our last podium sitter. SG Barnaby comes in 4th. Poochie Head in 5th. Juice drops down to 6th. Ty Clear finishing 7th in the end. Gamer in 8th. Snowbody Cares 9th. And Piney Penguin rounds out the top 10 for the points. And then behind them in 11th, we have IRL Tico, Zafa, and I'll give you the last two names in a second because they just disappeared. But
Yeah,
yeah,
I'm just
what
getting
a
into
final
sorted.
few laps after that safety car. It's with how tight, like 4 or 5 cars all battling each other at the end there, and in the last 2 laps, wanting to get into them podium positions. It definitely gave us an entertaining final stint.
Yeah, so if you could just look at who's on this scum telling off Sid for being silly.
I just need to grab these results as a short. Gotta scroll down. Yeah, I was saying it in them final few laps that I thought June NY for me, if
I'm just
driver of
doing
the
some
day was down
moderating
to
right
me,
second.
I would give it to him. He would be my driver of the day right from the start. I thought he led played a very strong race. He was up in the contention for majority of it. So I think that is a well-deserved win from June NY there. Unfortunate for Sid, as he was set to be in a podium position at least with that moment going into the final lap. But yeah, that concludes round 2 of EU Tier 2 here in Monza, and we've just gone straight into the event again. These lobbies.
Sorry, I'm just moderating.
Yeah, right. No, it's just put us right back into the session. It literally hasn't even put. It's just we haven't even seen the lobby. Game's definitely bugging out hard, so I'm just gonna shut the game straight down. So, we had 2 at the front. We can offer them interviews if you want. The Xbox
Yeah, I
guys.
have already. One accepted. It was June and
Yeah,
Whitehouse. If you could just invite him while I'm sort this out.
yeah. I think I actually have him in my messages, so it should be easy to find him. There he is. Just wait for him to join now. I've sent the invite.
Yeah, I know Fedge Fajas' English isn't particularly amazing,
Oh
so
yeah,
I
he said last
don't
week,
want to
didn't
put
he?
him under the pressure of doing an interview. But we'll just before we speak to the winner here, just my remark on what a good race he was. Winner last week out on countback, I'm guessing. I don't think he crossed the line first, did he? I might be
I
recording that wrong.
think he did.
Maybe he did.
I'd have to look back at it.
Excuse me, I'd guessed, but
But
yeah. June NY,
Yep. What a
amazing
race.
race, mate. Well done.
what a race from you! Yeah, I was saying that. Yeah, if driver of the day was down to me, I would be giving it to you because you were my standout guy today. Like
Oh,
at the front
thanks.
there, you put in a good fight. Like
Yeah, it was
yeah,
crazy. Like I don't know if you saw, but I spun on the safety car restart, got held up by Juice, so that like compromised it a lot. I thought it was over because we were over like 2 seconds behind the like top 5, but luckily I somehow didn't get a warning throughout the whole race, so I'm happy with that. Then also with that contact with one of the Williams, I feel like that was just a lockup mistake for me, but not on purpose, obviously. But yeah, just all around, just such a good race.
yeah. It looked very eventful. Obviously, there was 3 full safety cars, I think, so that would have changed a lot of your strategies. Did you decide to stay out on the hards for
Uh,
that last stint then?
Yeah, started mediums,
You
boxed on
stayed out, didn't
6.
you? Yeah.
Yeah, boxed second safety car and stayed out.
So you played it strong considering that there was people behind you that boxed on that last safety car for mediums, so they were on a fresher, faster tyre, and you were holding in there on. I think at that point it was your hards were about 9 laps old on the restart.
Yeah, I thought I made the mistake, but in the end, like it wasn't that bad. I think the medium runners just lost their grip because they had to last so many laps with like not the longest lasting side compound. So yeah, just really happy with the whole race, really, I guess.
Yeah, one big question that's just popped in my head is with the qualifying. What was it sort of saying that lap times were pretty much the same for the inters and the softs? Because there was a couple people deciding to go inters, a couple of you deciding to go softs with that wet at the beginning.
Yeah,
So it looked like it was right on the crossover because the
yeah,
track didn't look very wet.
yeah. It was a crossover the whole start of the qualifying, so really hard for every driver to really choose what tyre compound because it was just mixed inters and softs. But then luckily it ended quali with dry conditions.
Oh yeah, right at the end, that time really started chopping down for all of you, didn't it? Like the track improved really quickly.
Yeah, it helped definitely.
But yeah, you take the win here for round two, and it's a well-deserved win from my side. As I was saying, if I picked driver of the day, you would be my driver of the day, as you were the one that stood out most to me, I think.
Yeah,
So
thank you so much. So I'll
good,
let you
yeah, good
guys.
race. Well done from you on that one.
Yeah, thank you very
Yeah,
much.
brilliant. Nothing to add from me, and if I'm being entirely honest, I've got limited time tonight, so I do want to make the most of my time, and I know you probably do too, boys. So if you don't mind,
Yeah,
we'll probably wrap it up now if that's all good.
yeah. If you've got nothing else to add to it, then
No, I just think, where did you finish last
that'll be
race?
it.
I think P3, but like
Yeah.
on the race day P4.
So
And the
I'll
team
just say
lap.
I'll just do one quick one, and then we'll instantly wrap it up. What's your confidence going for the title tonight? I mean, this season. I mean,
Very high now, because at the start of Australia, strong pace, but then with wing damage getting hit off, that put me back. But knowing that I can compete with all these high level drivers gives me it makes me feel like I have a shot at the championship this season.
brilliant.
Yeah, especially with Monza being everybody's pretty much on low downforce setup, so a lot of it is down to driver pace over setup pace. So it does sort of, with you finishing, with you winning, it sort of shows that you sort of have that pace in there to be up there.
Yeah, it's just like also I did lie earlier, but I did get one warning, and that was on the last lap, so I was pretty happy with that. Unlike
Yeah,
Australia, where I got my second one on the seventh lap. So yeah, just all around really happy with even just only practicing 30 minutes before the race. So happy with that.
Awesome.
yeah.
Uh,
Right.
yeah. So thank you
Well,
very much.
yeah. Well, cheers for joining us for a quick little chat at the
Congratulations.
end and letting us know how your race went. Yeah, congratulations on the win. It's well deserved,
Yeah,
and look
Yeah.
forward to seeing you back and seeing what you can do next week. We'll be in China next week, so
that's gonna be fun.
yeah,
But
there's that one's a good chance of it being mixed condition race, China.
definitely,
So
hopefully no
Yeah.
fire on the grass.
be prepared. Yeah,
All
Anyway,
right.
for
See
one
you next
last
time.
time,
Oh yeah.
now I was just going to go through socials one last time. Exclamation mark
yep,
Discord in the chat if you would like to be part of the Discord. If you would like to be part of the community in other ways, then join the Discord. Follow on the Twitch. Join us over on YouTube now where we have tier one streaming. But other than that, I think that is it for tonight.
yeah. That is so that yeah that'll be the end of round two. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. Being patient with that little glitch that we had with the lobby. It happens sometimes, but we powered through it pretty quickly and got it sorted out. So yeah. With that, be sure to follow us if you haven't already, and our next race will be back to the American tier, which will be next Monday. It'll be 2 a.m. for UK time, but it'll be 9 p.m. EST for the Americans. So they'll be the first ones to kick off China next week. So if you're not wanting to be up at 2 o'clock in the morning, come back next Wednesday, same time as today, 7 p.m. for the EU side of China as we get China done underway for the EU tiers. So again, yeah, thank you for joining us. I've been the lanky one, and Tom C
I'm here. See you later, boys.
is my other man. So yeah, thank you. With that, see you next time.
See you, boys.
Oh.